There have been a lot of movies made about holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day and Halloween, but now here's one about a holiday Hollywood has really not touched in a while, Hop, and it stars comic actor Russell Brand as the voice of E.B. He's the son of the Easter Bunny, who's voiced by Hugh Laurie. E.B. is next in line to take over for his father and become responsible for running the Easter factory on Easter Island and delivering Easter baskets once a year to everyone around the world. But E.B. doesn't want the job. He wants to be a great drummer. So he leaves home and heads to Hollywood, where he meets up with a human named Fred O'Hare, get it? Played by James Marsden. Fred is also disappointing his father. He doesn't have a job, is still living at home, and doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. At first, Fred is freaked out at meeting a talking rabbit, but these two eventually become friends and try to help each other get their careers going. E.B. as a drummer, and Fred, well, he decides he wants to become the first human Easter Bunny. And don't think I'm giving anything away by telling you that. Marsden gives that plot point away in the first 30 seconds of the film. Oh yeah, and there's a subplot about an evil chick who wants to take over Easter.
Now, it sounds like there's a lot going on, clearly. Is the story too confusing, though?
Yeah, here's the main problem with Hop is that the script is way too simple. There are no twists, no dramatic moments, a lot of boring moments, very predictable as well.
I remember you really liked Despicable Me last year, and this comes from the same studio, correct?
Yes, it does, but here's the other thing. Even though the writers of Despicable Me wrote that film, I don't think they had anything to do with this film. There's no wit or charm that film had. A lot of very unfunny scenes. I only laughed a couple of times. Very quiet, a lot of the film.
Too bad for an Easter movie.
Absolutely.
I have to say, from the clips we're seeing, the talking animated bunny looks pretty real.
Yeah, it's really the best thing about this movie. It's probably the best CGI of an animated character in a real-world setting that I've seen in any movie, and that's the real reason why you should see this movie. The voice works okay, and the acting is a little bit silly and over the top, but that's what you get for seeing a film like this.
It's clearly looking to be a holiday film for the entire family, but who's going to enjoy it?
I think kids 8 and under will enjoy the talking bunnies and the chicks, but anybody older and parents will find this as disappointing as I found it.
And so the grade is a what?
Yeah, on the official Kid Greg report card, Hop gets a C overall, a bit disappointing. This could have been an Easter holiday tradition movie, but instead it just fell a little bit short. And it'll be forgotten by everyone even before this Easter, which is kind of sad.